mais là t'as mis trop tard là.
Good afternoon.
Hello, bonjour.
Bonjour.
Hello.
Les Pilgreens.
Guten Morgen, dobre dzień, dobre dzień.
Collègue.
Yes, très bien.
What is your mission here? What is your mission overall and
Okay.
something about the vehicle?
The first mission is to come home to our moms safe and sound, and then the second mission is the promotion of electric mobility. So we've been driving for 3 months, 96 days since August from Thailand. So we started in Bangkok and now we're here today. We want to show the world that electric power is the sustainable solution for the future. By doing 20,000 kilometers in 120 days.
It sounds very crazy.
It is kind of crazy, we thought the same 9 months ago. But it starts with a crazy dream, a few beers, then an idea, then a project, and then 3 people very motivated. And that's how we got into it. Our first big objective is to arrive in Paris for the first week of December. They have the COP21 event, the Conference of Parties. So we are ambassadors of the United Nations. We are labeled, and we go there to actually present as well. And we want to show the study we led on the way. We kind of try to figure out how electric mobility can help communities that are in the need of life improvements. That's what we're trying to do.
And how it was that road trip?
How
Some
it was?
adventure or something?
Well, like 2 minutes ago, I saw the Alps for the first time. I was almost crying. I was like, "What the hell? We're in Europe, you know?" It feels almost unbelievable. I think our road trip is the best way of showing young people that it's fun to save the planet. I think that's the best way to do it. It's basically a bicycle, but with 3 wheels, and it's weighing 1.3 tons, so it's a big motorbike. But basically, you just turn it on here. You only have 3 gears, like forward, neutral, and backwards. And to go forward, you just have to do this. So I'm not gonna do it now. We can go up to 60 kilometers an hour or 50 or 70. The problem is the range.
Down the hill or up? Down the hill or up?
With the wind in the back and downhill, yeah, we can go 55. But this is why I think it's the slowest road trip you've ever reported, I think. But this is why it's fun. You can drive it very easily. I think it's a fun vehicle. It's not good for winter. If you live in Siberia or northern Russia, I don't recommend you to buy it, that's for sure. We're cold right now.
For the weekend it will be snow.
Actually, I think we should have been under snow for the last 15 days, but since climate change is undergoing, I was wearing a t-shirt this morning, which is nice but not normal. So yeah.
And this is your flat.
It's our home. We flat sharing.
Oh.
It's a studio. It's really small. Here's the shower and the bedroom, and this is where we spend most our lives now. And I'm very surprised because it's part of the European Union. I knew this before, but I can see the big gap there is between Slovenia and the previous countries where we've been. It's to us, it's like a big change. We really feel like home now. It's a big change for us. Of people as being ignorant and reacting from not neutral medias. What I fear the most is this, and I wish everyone could be like us and have the opportunity to sleep in the house of Iraqi young people, of Kazakh people who are Muslims, who are Buddhists, who are Catholics. I wish everyone could experience this, and then they would understand what I mean. Like, there's no bad religion is an instrument, then the people who are using it are either good or bad.
So this is an electric tuk-tuk coming from Tuk-Tuk Factory. It's a company that produces tuk-tuks and electric tuk-tuks in Thailand. And so what we did is we used the standard tuk-tuk from their factory with a 7 kilowatt motor. And we replaced the battery with lithium batteries from China, and they have 35 kilowatt hours of capacity. And with this capacity, with that 35 kilowatt hours, we did 300 kilometers once, 350 kilometers once, but there was a bit on a downslope on regenerating energy. So usually we can do up to 300 kilometers. We have solar panels as well on the roof, which is about 560 watts, so they're about 10% of the range, or if the sun is really good in Thailand, it's a bit more. Or if we park it in the sun, we have a free charging of the batteries. So the lithium batteries are about 300 kilos, I think, almost 300 kilos, and then we installed them in the tuk-tuk. What else can I say about it? Yeah, the maximum speed is not very fast. We do 50 kilometers an hour. We can maybe go up to 70 if we reprogram it. But as the tuk-tuk is going like a wall, so then you use a lot of more energy. So far we have done 17,000 kilometers with it. We had small problems like with the rear axle, but nothing with the electricity. So no problem with the electricity yet. And during all that time, the 90 days or 95 days we used to come here, we recharge every night. So usually if it's really empty, we recharge 14 hours. Normally it's 10 hours, 12 hours. So it's exactly the time we used to sleep and to rest. And then we have our 300 kilometers a day, which is actually enough because we not go fast. And sometimes if the roads are bad, 50 kilometers an hour. And sometimes if the roads are bad, then it takes us 10 hours even to empty the batteries actually. The interesting thing is we talked to other travelers that have done the journey from Thailand to Europe before to England, and they said they never had any problems with any theft or anything stolen in the car. And it's the same for us. We had never any problems. I mean, almost people smiling. They're really, really open and nice. In China, we had people when we parked the tuk-tuk in China, and we leave it like open, even unroll it and open it totally. The funny thing is, Europeans would never do it, but in China they sit inside. So they have their children, they play, they turn the lights on, but they never steal anything. You can leave your stuff here. They don't touch it. They go out and in Europe people are, can I take a photo? So it's another culture. It's totally different culture. But we never really had problems. And the other travelers before, they told us they had stolen something, and that was back in France. So you can see a bit how it works. I mean, on a human experience, it's an amazing travel. So you always meet a lot of very nice people. They always welcoming you. Sometimes they see us and they said, when we were for dinner in Thailand for lunch, they said, neighbor on another table, they came to us and said, we saw you in TV, let us pay your lunch. And we're like, oh, so they paid for our restaurant. We didn't know these people. And sometimes we arrive in Kazakhstan, you have cities where there is no hotel, or the hotel was closed, so we had to ask people, can we sleep at your house? And they invited us to join them in their houses, so very often we slept with a family. They shared everything with us.